Somehow I lost the first minute or two of this video, and I apologize for that, but thank you for watching. You'll get the whole gist of it in what I have left. So sorry. Thanks for watching. There's filled the form out for me and everything. It was great. And then they sent them in. And they always, or often, have a show special going on. So the price of the grading is a little bit reduced, and I thought I'd save a little bit of time maybe by dropping them off at the show. Anyway, that was the last week of March. ANACS received my coins on March 31st, and I just got them back yesterday, June 6th. But it is what it is. People think, people have asked me, why did you use ANACS? And, my simple reason is that they're less expensive. You don't have to have a membership. I feel like they are reliable and reputable. I don't know why they're not as popular, or their coins aren't as valued as highly as like PCGS, but that's okay. And I really do like the holders that they put their coins in. Also, they attribute more errors and varieties than some of the other companies do, or they typically have. And I have a few of those in this box that I just wanted to get the attribution on a holder, and a couple of things that I just wanted to have authenticated too. So I did not wait. I have seen these already. I saw the grades online, and I had to peek. I can't wait for stuff like that because it's just too exciting for me, I guess. I was the kid that would search for Christmas presents too, so my parents had to hide things from me. Anyway, I will show you. I sent in 7 coins. This is one of the reasons that I like the ANACS holders, is because you can see at a glance what the coin is and what grade it received, and without having to pull everything out individually. And I'll just show you what I sent in. This first one is a 1998 1 cent with a wide AM FS 901. They call it a Type 2 reverse. It got a grade of MS63 red. Now here comes the fun part, trying to show you the coin. So the wide AM is on the reverse. I'm going to try to zoom in here so you can see it. If you can see the word America, the A and the M have a space, hold still, at the bottom. They do not touch at the bottom. So that's called a YAM. Wide AM, pardon me. They're supposed to be touching. So this is a variety that you can find in 1998, 99, and 2000, I do believe. And they're collectible because it's just a different variety. So I was very happy with that MS63 red. That one I found in a jar of pennies that were my father's, actually. And so my next one is also a Lincoln cent. It is a 2023. It received a grade of MS66 red, and it has extra V on the shoulder is what this variety is. 2023 Philadelphia. So it's a nice looking penny. Most of that stuff that you're seeing is on this slab. So this one, I don't know if I'm really going to be able to show it to you, but right at the shoulder there, you can maybe see it has a VDB, Victor David Brenner, and there is an extra V there. Probably can't really make it out, but can you see the extra spot there? So this was something, I mean, it's a 2023, so it's not very old or anything, but it became a very popular variety error. I don't think they're really sure what caused that to happen. It's got some nice luster on there. So this coin, as an MS66, is probably valued at around $100. So I was happy with that one. That's something I got out of a roll of pennies I got from my bank. This next one is a 1945 Walking Liberty $50. I was just looking to see what this would grade at because I thought it was really nice. I was hoping for a little bit better grade than an MS64, but I am happy with that. It's a beauty, right? Look at this reverse. Love it. It's one of my favorite coins, the Walking Liberty. So then I have this Walking Liberty. This one is a 1946. It graded VF25, but it's another one with, it has a double die on the reverse. So it has a bit of an error, and hopefully you'll be able to see that. So obviously it's not in as fantastic shape as the last one I showed you, but if you look at E pluribus unum, there's doubling in the letters there. You can especially see it on the P and the L, and then some of the other letters are just extra thick. The U and the N in unum, that's doubled. And there's a little bit of doubling on the bottom of the tail feathers there, or the feathers. So that one I found at a coin shop. And I just wanted, again, to have it say that that's what it is on the slab. You know, I knew it wasn't going to grade very highly. So it's one of the things I like to do is look for these little varieties and errors. And, you know, it's fun for me. So this one is a 1878 first year Morgan dollar. It is a 7/8 tail feather VAM 37. So the first Morgan dollars had 8 tail feathers, and then they went to 7 tail feathers, and some of them you can see the 7 over the 8, or the 7 over the 8. So if you look closely at I have a pen. Closely here at the tail feathers, at the tip of the tail feathers, you can see a little bit of, almost looks like doubling, but actually it was struck over. There, that's a little bit better of an angle. So that was a fun one for me. And you can see that star there, kind of. Oh no, it's not that star, is it? One of the stars on here is a little wonky too. And that's how they know it's a VAM 37. This one unfortunately was cleaned, and it's VF30 details, but it would still be collectible and valuable to somebody just for being the 7/8 tail feathers. So that was why I sent that one in for grading. And then I also had bought this 1913 $2.50 gold Indian. I bought it raw, and Oopsie advises against buying raw pre-33. So in order to make sure it was real, I had it graded. So it's been authenticated. It's an AU55. I'm very happy with that. I think it's a beautiful coin. Love the eagle on that one too. So, you know, not the best shape, but it's my pre-33 gold piece. This one is the one I really wanted to have looked at. I don't know if you had seen my video from earlier that I made about this un peso. It's a 1 peso coin from Mexico. It's a 1901. They only minted like 8,900 of these. And I saw that they had over dates, repunched dates. So anyway, I sent this one in, and it graded an MS64. And it's a 1901, 1 peso, with a repunched date, which is going to be hard for me to show you because, let me see if I can zoom anymore, because this is a small coin. But if you look at the date, that was the attribute I really wanted to get on this too. Also, I wanted to see what grade it was, and I think MS64 is awesome. So you can kind of see how on the date it looks repunched. You know, they did these by hand. So, yeah, I'm very happy with that. I really love this coin. I was lucky to find it. I also picked this one up at my LCS. And, yeah, it's 0.875 gold. So that is my submission. All in all, I'm very happy with it. And I think I'll do it again sometime. So if you're interested in looking for varieties and stuff like that, there are several resources. I have this book called The Cherry Picker's Guide, and it shows you, you know, pictures of different errors and things to look for. This particular one covers half dimes through quarters. There's different volumes of it. And there's also websites you can look at, like Variety Vista and other resources online if you're interested in looking at different varieties. So that's what I had to share with you today. I hope you liked it, and I will see you again on the next time. Have a great night.